Okay, YouTube, I had a long day at work. Just trying to get relaxed. This container here, somebody gave me this. It says net weight 5 pounds. I'm not going to keep y'all very long on these two videos that I'm about to make, but I'm just going to put in the description box. The video specifically is going to be my directions, and to let you know, it does have like a doo-doo brown color, honestly. I take that back. Maybe green, very green. Y'all can see in the light. But I'm gonna give y'all a quick rundown of the reason why I use these ingredients, and then I'll write the ingredients for the specific recipe. And because this is one of my, well, two of my staples that I use for my hair care. And my natural journey as far as using natural products on my hair is concerned. I'm sorry, everything's falling out of my notebook. This here is my business. All Natural Desires, business plans, patterns, labels, and recipes. I have everything in this book. This is my Bible, my go-to pretty much. My recipes that I do for my hair. I do pass out personal brochures to people local to try to teach them how to stop using store-bought stuff, so much so on their hair and skin. I just washed, I did the bentonite clay, which I already had a video of that. And that's combined with dyeing my weave, some tracks that I bought, extensions that I bought, my kinky straight, and dyeing the closure to keep from dyeing the scalp part or whatever. It's on that video. If y'all want to know more about the bentonite clay, look on that video for the ingredients. You don't have to watch the whole video. It's on there. And it's safe enough to smear on your skin as soon as you do it through your hair. I leave it on. You're only supposed to leave it on for maybe, they say 40 minutes to an hour. But sometimes I just get carried away and I do stuff around the house or whatever. And I let it stay on until it gets like dry. But when I wash it out, I guess I get a little irritated because it itches a little, but it's not that bad. And last night I did my review on my one and only thermal iron thingy, and then I did a silk, what I thought was a silk wrap, but I put the plastic on my hair. I don't have any grease in my hair right now. I'm 8 years clean of relaxers and chemicals, but I wrapped my hair and put it, I put plastic wrap over it, and you know when you do that, that's the greenhouse effect. And you know when you do the greenhouse effect, your scalp sweats, and it doesn't even look like anything is there. Like, it still looks, it's still straightened, but I just had more moisture down in my scalp, but it's a little puffy because of the sweating that I did, you know, into the plastic. But anyway, I'm going off of my topic. This is my recipe for my own deep conditioner. Avocado. As we all know, it's good for your hair. It makes your hair strong, and it's good as a recipe, and the oil is also good for your hair too. Mayonnaise, aloe vera gel, lemon juice, molasses, apple cider vinegar. It cleans your scalp, all the buildup that you have on your scalp. Honey is good. It's a humectant. It draws moisture into your scalp to keep your hair clean, and somehow I think good for growth. I've been using this recipe here for so many years. Hard coconut oil. It's a coconut oil that Walmart is getting crazy with right now because they sell it now. Extra virgin, cold pressed. But it's the one that comes in a jar. The one you can eat a tablespoon of it every day. They say it gives you so much vitamins and minerals. But it's also good for your hair. If you want to go cold turkey and not use grease on your hair anymore, just mix some coconut oil and olive oil. And that's all you need. It'll grow your hair. It's good for your hair. It has a lot of vitamins. It'll keep your hair really soft. Also coconut and olive oil used together and mixed together would benefit you even if you wanted to, I would say, like maybe the night before. If you wanted to do it, I would say refrigerator and put it in a bottle with a like an old bottle that you have from hair dye with the spout tip on it, and squeeze it on your hair. And that's good for a thermal when you flat iron and a blow drying. It actually protects from heat damage as well. So I got olive oil here and Vatika coconut hair oil. I'll get the bottle in a minute and show y'all how that one looks. Also what I do, I weigh some white out on my finger, so I'm not going crazy at work. But anyway, what you need to do is do this separately. One packet each conditioning pack. Those packs that you see in Walmart, your beauty supply store, I buy one of all of them. It comes in a little pack, and I'll go get a couple of them for you in a moment. But it comes in a little pack, and you peel it, you open it, and it's like a conditioning pack. Some of them are Haskin placenta, some of them are olive oil, some of them say avocado, sapin. The box of Dr. Miracle's restoration pack. I take one of each. I mix it together. I keep it in a separate container. So when I mix the you can't find the real big avocado, it does not matter, but you can use 3 or 4 Hass avocados, Hass, 3 or 4 of them. You got to make sure they're ripe. Soft. The best way to know that they're ripe is when you taking the stem, what they would have fall from the stem, and then if it peels off easily, like you just barely touch it and it falls off, then you know it's ripe. Also, if you squeeze it and it's firm, then that's a good way of knowing it's ripe. And then it has to be like green, like chromium, chromium. You like the newborn baby poop, that green, or green poop when you don't get enough iron. Let's not even go there, but okay, I wasn't even recording, I was talking all the time. Okay, well, like I was saying, the way how you know your avocados or avocado, if you can get the large one, is ripe, is when you pop off the stem and it just comes right off. If it takes too long to come off, it's not ripe. What you would do is blend. You just take all these ingredients that I listed, take all of them, put them in a blender. Don't do it with your mixer. Put it in a blender and blend everything together. Just blend it until it's like, it's going to be thick like this, because you gotta keep this in the refrigerator. And it's going to be like, you're going to need a big container like this. And something wide mouth that you can't pour, because it's not necessarily going to pour straight out. Then when you do your conditioning packs, I use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 different ones. If I can find more, I open them, put them in a like an 8-ounce jar, stir it, just stir it real good, and then I put the top on it and I keep it in the cabinet. If you got an old gel, you know, like the styling gel come in the big jar, you can use that. Use stuff that you already had. I mean, don't go out of your way. and go buy a brand new container just to put these things in. Your leave-ins, it says Dr. Miracle's Restoration Pack box. That's at Walmart. Then what you have to do, these are your powders. This is very important. I know y'all might say I go extensive, above and beyond, and I have a lot of ingredients. Y'all should see my rooms where I have all these products stored. Like, I got stuff by the gallon. I'm not even going there because it's going to take me too long, and that's just more talking. But I got stuff by the gallon. But this is what you want to do. I'm going to list the thing. But these powders, you're going to have to mix and stir these separately. What it's better to do is to sift it. While you're putting it inside the bowl, put the sifter on top of the bowl. The sifter with the handle, not the sifter that you got to squeeze like this. But the sifter with the handle, and if it doesn't go through, you could just take a spoon or something and just stir it through. It'll go through. Most of these here are powders that you would get from your local Indian grocery. If not, you can go on eBay, you can go on Amazon, but hopefully wherever you are, wherever this video reaches, you're within the realm of an Indian grocery store in your area. MSM powder, you need 2 tablespoons of each. If you're lucky enough and you have a mixing spoon set from your dry mixing spoons in your house, you can use 1/8 of a cup. 2 tablespoons is equal to 1/8 of a cup. I always say that in all my videos. But you need Brewer's yeast. That's also a good thing for your hair. It's even good for dogs, but that stuff tastes so nasty. Like, I literally tried to mix some in orange juice, and oh my god, I was about to hurl. MSM too. MSM is something I take every day. It comes in a little pill. I used to take it by the powder, but it's disgusting. I mean, it will make you throw up. Oh my god. Anyway, Amla powder, Shakakai powder, Maha Baharanj, Brahmi, mitti, which is also the same thing as Fuller's Earth. It's called Multani mitti. All the stuff is going to be spelled out correctly, and if you need to, you can do a screenshot, make a copy, and take it to the grocery store when you go to make sure you're getting the right thing. 9 times out of 10, y'all are on YouTube and you've already seen the Indian powder videos anyway. If you haven't, I'll have those listed so you can go and look at other sources to see the different benefits, because I'm not going to do that. My videos are always 20-30 minutes long, and people don't feel like listening to all that stuff. Aritha or Aritha and henna. You want neutral henna, not the one that dyes your hair red, not the indigo that will dye your hair black. You need neutral henna. It's just for conditioning properties. When you go in these people's store, an Indian store, ask for something that's neutral henna, that's not going to actually dye anything. You only need 2 tablespoons of it. And after you mix everything up, your conditioners, your powders, you will need to, and you put it in a bowl. Just a minute. You put it in a bowl. You mix everything. You put it in the microwave for maybe a minute or so. And you add a raw egg. And that's for your protein. You add a raw egg and you mix the raw egg in it. And that's your deep conditioner. And that's it. You put it on your hair. You part your hair. And you slather it on your hair. Don't just do this. You got to part your hair like this. Put it to your scalp. Then you do this. Make sure it gets on your ends. And then you do this. and then you put a plastic cap on, you leave it on for like an hour, and you wash it out. You have to make sure this stuff here take a long time to wash out. You have to make sure you wash it out 100%. And that ends my video of my recipe of my deep conditioner. If you want to, you can go under the dryer. And also, I put in maybe 1/4 of a cup of my oil rinse, and that's going to be in a separate video. That's any oils that you choose, or combination of a mix, but that's going to be in another video as well. Okay, good night. Okay, these are some examples of the conditioning packs that I buy, that I explained to y'all in the little packs from Walmart. These are just a couple of them. And I just buy a whole bunch of these, and I rip it open and mix it together in the container. And then these are other stuff that you could use. This is the vatika dabur coconut oil I was talking about. This also you would need to get from your local supermarket, the Indian supermarket. And these two products here I got from Dollar Tree. These are real good. The argan oil, and what you can do, you can add in your own conditioner too, and just put it in there, and it's just as good. And I'll explain in depth in the description box, but this is just an explanation of what I do and how I want you to do it, and what I put into it. And that's pretty much it. So this video is officially over. I know I already told y'all bye, but I forgot I needed to show y'all these things here. So here it is. And these it doesn't have to be these specific conditioning packs. It could be any or all of, because when I go to different stores and I see them and I don't already have them, I take pictures of what I got, and I just buy a whole bunch of them, and I keep doing it, and I just put like 2 or 3 tablespoons of the mix inside the container. And like if you got an empty jar like this, you can mix it all in there and keep it in there, and just take a couple of tablespoons of this and do it that way. But I'll put in the description box everything that you need to do when you do your powders. Sift it individually, and then when you get it incorporated together, stir it out real good, or cover it and shake it, and sift it again, and add. It's like making a cake. No, it's like making a recipe where you have to separate your wet from your dry. You mix your wet first, and then you add in then you mix your dry. Then you add in your dry to the wet. That's what it is. And I promise you'll see a difference in your hair. Your hair will be stronger, prettier, more shiny, and maybe not as greasy, because you put an oil into it. You put an oil into it without, you know, like greasing it. You're putting an oil into it while you're doing your shampoo and your conditioning routine, so it'll be better. It's always better for me. But I don't know if y'all really paid attention, but my roots and my edges are really, 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 really strong. Like, it's kind of popping off right now because I use some permanent dye, and I think that's the worst thing I ever did. I haven't done that since high school, which was over 20 years ago. But with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and close this video. This TV is really loud. I'm going to say goodnight and close the video. So y'all have a good night, and thank you. Bye.